All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Luis. Today is May 20th, 2020, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Guys, I want to show you the title to this article, and it says here, Michigan dams burst, leading to catastrophic record floods. More than 10,000 people were forced to evacuate. Now, imagine you sleeping at nighttime, waking up at 12 a.m., you hear sirens and police, sheriff are telling you to evacuate, leave whatever's in your house. You must leave this area as soon as possible. Well, that's what happened last night. A lot of people woke up around 11, 12 a.m. There were sirens and firefighters, police officer knocking on people's door. You got to get out of here as soon as possible. You want to take, again, don't take whatever is in your house. You need to get out. There's not much time left. So there's tons of videos on Twitter. This one here also, guys, we are seeing, catastrophic record-breaking numbers when it comes to flood. Now, I've done my research, guys. In the year 2020, America will see tons and tons of rain. Now, before I start, guys, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. And please pray for the people of Michigan. We have a prayer wall link in the description box if you guys want to click on that and just leave prayers for the people of Michigan and prayers for the people around the world. So we are seeing a lot of events in America. So it says here, it says here, a Michigan county is in a state of emergency after 2 dams failed. Now, I talked about this last night over at my channel, Grand Supreme News, but this is an update, guys. They are talking about areas are 9 feet under water, or maybe more. All right, so record rain over the region put pressure on the Edwardsville and Sanford dams northwest of Detroit, causing failure and sending catastrophic floods downstream. Thousands of residents in Midland County are being evacuated in the midst of this event. Once again, guys, I'm not going to say that word because YouTube is out of control. This is unlike anything we've seen in Midland County, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer said in a statement. Now, Midland County, from what I heard, is under 9 feet of water this morning. 9 feet of water. I'm like 5'11", guys. 5'11". That's basically regular size for a man. A 5'11" or 6 foot. 9 feet. 9 feet, that's taller than Shaquille O'Neal or any athletes or any human being in the world. Well, I don't know. There's probably some person out there that's probably 10 feet tall. But 9 feet is pretty, guys, I mean, it's a great height. So just imagine, again, Midland underwater, under 9 feet of water. Again, please pray for the people of Michigan. So the problem began at the Edwardsville Dam, which was breached first. From there, flood waters hit the Sanford Dam downstream, creating a widespread disaster. Now, from what I heard, guys, there's no death, there's no casualty, no injured people, so that is a good sign. So the flood waters are working their way through the Tetawasi river system and causing widespread flooding in cities and towns downstream. So far, no deaths have been reported, but the floods have affected at least 10,000 people and 3,500 homes. In Edwardsville, Michigan, which sits in the shadows of the busted Edwardsville Dam, flood waters had left only roofs visible. Onlookers also shared footage with ABC of an entire home flooding through the Merkel flood waters. Now, this is really bad, guys. Again, this is really bad during a time of this, corona. And at the same time, people have to do their distancing. So we need to continue praying for a lot of people. We do, guys. So Whitmer said Tuesday that parts of the city of Midland, located further downstream, may be under 9 feet of water by Wednesday morning. The river itself is forecasted to crest on Wednesday at 38 feet in the city. The flood waters have already risen past the river's previous record high of 33.9 feet set in 1986. The National Weather Service has issued a flood warning for the entire stretch of river in Midland County and called the floods catastrophic. So that's what we're seeing right now in Michigan. But America needs to wake up. You know, it's an event after an event after an event. We are seeing a lot of things happening within our country. Not only America, but guys, there's a typhoon, the biggest typhoon ever recorded, supposedly in mankind history. It's about to slam India. The biggest typhoon ever recorded. We are seeing a lot of things happening, guys. A lot of things are happening. So the time to repent is now and give your life to Jesus Christ. Michigan dam failures. Extreme to catastrophic record flooding. 500-year flood near Edenville, Sanford, and Midland. Emergency declaration from Governor Whitmer. Dam failures breaches. Upwards of 10,000 evacuated. So here's some video, guys, and I would take it on Twitter. There's tons of video, guys, tons of video. So just give me a second. I set up the audio here. So there's no audio in this one. Wow. I mean, you can see the water just coming in. That is you know, the good thing is that people made it out. Wow, look at that. Wow. The good thing is that people made it out on time. Everybody followed, you know, safety, precaution. Everybody did what they had to do. Some of the stuff were left behind, but once again, guys, materialistic cannot replace life. So, you know, continue praying for the people. Continue praying. Everybody has done an incredible job. The law enforcement, the firefighters, thank you so much for the hard work. So officials are urging residents in the area to head to shelters or the homes of family or friends. Social distancing, of course, complicates these efforts. Household that have been staying safely at a home will now have to potentially expose themselves to the highly contagious blank in order to stay clear of the flood waters. The shelter are reportedly offering masks to evacuees. Now, to make things worse, the headquarters of Dow Chemical Company is directly downstream of all this flooding, including a Superfund site with cancer-causing chemicals. Oh. We don't want to hear that. Again, nobody wants to hear that. Oh, man. The company said in a Facebook statement that it had activated its local emergency operations centers as part of its plan. Dow has shut down operating units on site. A spokesperson told Bloomberg that Dow is working to develop a proper response with DuPont and Corteva Agri Science. More chemicals companies with operation on site. Should flood waters reach and breach this facility, the situation will become an even more urgent public health crisis. Here's another video, guys, and I think this one here is from a news media, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a f***ing roof coming down the river. Oh man, this is something else.
Yeah, come on up here.
He's tall, he got it. So Rick out.
Yeah. Here it comes.
It's gonna hit the pillars on that bridge.
There's no pillars, there's nothing, it's just gonna go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh. Yeah, it's breaking up now.
Oh, it just hit the house right there. It's another house that just hit.
That's what's left of the bridge down there. It's hit.
Either that or it's that house.
There was a house.
There was a house on that corner right there.
Right, you get back
There
to the trees, there was a house.
was a small little house on that corner.
I just bought it 2 years ago.
The roof is still stuck over there. Still pushing though. That's what I just said.
Wow.
Yeah, there was another.
All right, so what you saw right there was a roof house. Just, you know, this is a reminder how it was in the days of Noah. I mean, the days of Noah was completely worse. I mean, it was so bad that nobody would even survive unless you know, the ark, Noah's ark. I mean, it was so brutal. It was so bad. This here, again, is a little tiny, small little tiny tip. You know, the time of Noah, when, you know, God flooded the world. But it's just a little reminder that you know, water is also could cause a catastrophic events, just like hurricanes, just like earthquake, or many other things. You know, people might say, well, Mother Nature is scary. Well, again, you know, Mother Nature is something that man has put, you know, the world is a living world. The world also has a life, just like the sun, the moon, and the stars. Everything plays as a, you know, puzzle. You know, but the sun right now is extremely is changing. It's changing. The sun is changing. I've been talking about this for the past couple of days now. The sun has entered its lockdown period. Now the Bible does speak about the changes in the sun, which is going to affect the world. And Chicago is going to see a record-breaking number. Chicago is going to see tons and tons and tons of rain. Yesterday, New York got hit by an earthquake, a 2.6, downgraded to a 2.4. That's New York. New York got hit with an earthquake, you know, and people witnessed hearing a loud boom sound. So again, the world is changing. The world is changing, and now is the time for many people to open up their eyes and realize that, you know, the time to repent is now. So the floods were sparked by record rains, the likes of which are becoming more common due to, there we go. Why do people have to keep saying climate? You know what? Well, once again, guys, you know, people's going to say it's climate change. Other people's going to say it's global warming. But look, it's all written in scriptures. The sun is changing. The sun is changing. The sun is increasing. The sun is going to, look, when God created the heaven and the earth, he created everything. And he created all this. Now, he didn't create all this to last forever. All this has its end, just like we have our end. We are born, we live, and then we see the end. We all die. And then we wake up, and depending how you live your life, if you accepted Christ, then you will enter the kingdom of heaven. If you rejected Christ, then you're going to go to the garnishing teeth place, the torment, also known as hell. So same thing with the planets, same thing with the earth and the sun. Eventually, they will die off too. And it's not because of climate change. It's because we are living in biblical times of, witnessing the opening of the end time prophecy. We are witnessing the beginning of birth pains. So there's no such thing as climate change. The sun is causing the changes. Is even causing changes to the moon. It's causing changes to many things. You look up in the sky at nighttime, a lot of stars has disappeared. Now the Bible says stars will fall from the heavens, meaning stars will disappear. Those are signs. Those are signs. All right. So, and all these signs mean that Jesus is coming. The rapture is imminent. Okay. So apparently they believe it's climate change. And the simple fact that warmer atmosphere can hold more water. In the Midwest, heavy downpours have increased 37% since the 1950s. Mainland received 4.7 inches of rain over a 36-hour period between Monday and Tuesday. Many locations in the area, including Flint and Detroit, set a daily rainfall records on Tuesday as well. The extra rain is likely what caused the dam to fail. You guys already know. I already talked about the sun stuff a couple of days ago. Chicago is going to get hit. Chicago, brace yourself, because you're about to see a whole bunch of rain, and it's going to be record-breaking numbers. All right, the combination of disaster is a sneak peek of what we might expect during this year, hurricane season. And frankly, things aren't looking too great. Meanwhile, the president is on Twitter berating the state for its 2020 election preparation. This is America, folks. Okay, let's go straight to Twitter. Let me go on Twitter and let me show you guys some of these videos. All right. So here's a video, and I think we've seen that one, but hold on, give me a second. Here's the problem. Some of these audio has been silenced. So breaking video shows the moment Edenville Dam collapse in Midland County, Michigan. Residents in Sanford and Edenville, are urged to evacuate immediately. So there we go, guys. That's when it starts to break in. Like I said, there's tons of rain, and there's going to be a lot of rain. There's going to be tons of rain. So we could see the farmland crops being flooded once again. We could also see great numbers of hurricane this season. And this is why FEMA is preparing early, starting June 1st. That's the same video. So dam which failed about an hour ago. These are, give me a second here, guys. Let me see if I can find the latest videos. Here we go. Not much. Once again, these videos are like 14 hours ago. But look at that water coming in. I mean, like I said, in the days of Noah, the days of Noah was much, much brutal. I mean, the entire world was flooded. The entire world. So look at this one. So breaking, flood waters continue to rise in Midland. So Michigan, after the Edenville and Sanford dams collapsed last night. Look at that. Businesses and, houses, everything was completely flooded. Over 9 feet of water, maybe more. School buses. Look at that. School buses. School buses like 13, 14 feet high. Wow. Wow. Here's another picture showing the dam collapsing video, which is the same video we watched earlier. Here's another one, guys. Some of these houses look like they're still in pretty good, you know, not destroyed like other houses that has been taken by this water. All right. So once again, this is caused by a huge amount of water, rain, that, like I said, Chicago is getting rain, Detroit, and other areas. Look at this one right here. Okay. Well, not very smart. He has a moped and he's driving on the water, and I'm like, what are you doing? Driving, he's using a moped on that water. So at the very end, I heard the person say, turn back, turn back. Again, guys, some people do go in water in vehicles to capture these events. But once again, guys, be careful. Be careful. Because especially with a moped, you're not supposed to do that. Okay. All right, guys. Here's another video here. And this is today. All this video is from today. Oh, give me a second. I don't know what's that. All right. Okay, guys. So once again, continue praying for the people of Michigan. People around that area. 10,000 were forced to evacuate. And the good thing is that everybody followed the procedure. Everybody followed, you know, because, again, people that live near the dam, they know how to, you know, prepare for these events. They know that, you know, eventually, you know, one day a dam could collapse, so they have to get up and they have to go somewhere, shelter in place, and, you know, and again, guys, you know, Michigan, it's like California. California are prepared when it comes to earthquakes. So the good thing is nobody was hurt. There was no death. Houses were destroyed, but houses could be replaced. A person's life can't be replaced. So I'm sending prayers out there to the people of Michigan. Again, there is going to be a lot of rain coming in. Chicago is going to be a lot of rain from what I heard in the research I've done. Now, I do believe this is caused by the sun. The sun is changing, and the sun, you know, once again, guys, a lot of people don't believe it, and I get all these emails saying, Louis, the sun has nothing to do with the world and this and that. Yes, it does. According, you know, in scriptures, when God created the heaven and the earth, he created, you know, the brighter lights to govern the day. That's again, the sun, and the lesser lights to govern the night, which is the moon, and let them be for signs and seasons. So again, without the sun, the world will see a whole bunch of catastrophic events. I mean, it will be like 2012. So the sun is beginning a birth pain too, just like the world is seeing the beginning of birth pain. So once again, continue praying. And for those of you that want to give your life to Jesus Christ, my email is in the description box. We are seeing many events within our country, and the time to prepare is now. And when I say prepare, I mean spiritually giving your life to Jesus Christ. So once again, guys, the email is in the description box. And if you guys want to talk or, again, about Jesus Christ, I could always give my business number. Also, we have a prayer wall link. If you guys want to send prayers to the people in Michigan, we have a prayer wall link in the description box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, P.O. Box number 2, 3432 U.S. Highway 19, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless. Give your life to Jesus Christ and get baptized. We are living in tough time. Till next time later. Peace.